Hello, hello, hello. So, y'all, I am new to doing this live streaming. I scheduled, uh-oh, I scheduled a live stream, and I am not 100% if it is actually um, on the one that I set up. Let me get my AirPods. All right, so I wanted to drop my AirPods in to make sure you guys can hear me as best as possible. And you know what? I probably should have checked my other phone to see if I was actually live. All right, turn it on Do Not Disturb so calls don't come through. So, for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Although, even if you're a subscriber, you're still new to my channel because I am a new um, YouTube channel, Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I am Shelly. So if you are watching live, thank you for joining me. If you are watching on replay, thank you for watching the replay. Today, I am going to be doing some cleanup in my garden, light cleanup, because it's nice enough to be outside without a coat on. Um, and I have some things that need to be cleaned up. Hey, Angela. Thank you for joining me. Um, if you can let me know, if you don't mind, in the chat, whether or not I'm showing up vertically or horizontally. I am new to this, so I don't know which way it's showing up, even though I set it to be horizontal. So let me know in the chat if you don't mind. And I'm gonna get started because I'm not planning for this to be a super long video. But behind me, I don't know, let me see, I might have to lower you guys down a little bit. I am going to be pruning some mums. So let me get y'all down. Get you down, get you down, get you down. Let's see, can you see the mums? Yep, you can. So I'm gonna leave you guys right there. All right. It's vertical. Okay, so let me, okay. It says it's locked, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Thank y'all for watching on the vertical. All right, so the first thing we're gonna talk about today is these fantastic mums. And can you guys hear me okay? I feel like I need to take my glasses off just to be able to see. All right, I'm gonna sit here. Yeah, that works. So I have these four mums that I actually purchased last year in the fall. And of course, they died. I never got around. Thank you so much for letting me know you can hear me. I never got around to putting these in the garden, but I was super happy. The other day I came home and I don't know if you guys can see that. See the new green in there? And so I was like, life is alive. When you think something is dead, it's not always dead. God created it so that it can come back to life. So, got my handy dandy pruners here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started pruning them, y'all was about to fall. I can't have that. Y'all can't be falling on me. But before I start pruning, let me give you guys a quick update. Let's first of all, this hair be in the way. You hear me? I'm gonna just go ahead and pull this hair up out the way so I can stop fussing with it. Should have a band. Yep, on there. All right. So if you have watched my previous videos, you know that I have entered into the Cherokee Purple 2025 challenge. And I want to give you guys an update on where I am. I feel like I need to take my glasses off, y'all, because y'all can't see me through these. Okay, so I'm just going to take my glasses off and I can actually see a little bit better. So, Cherokee Purple 2025 tomatoes by GT Jr. grows it in Alaska. He issued a challenge, and I want to show you guys my plant babies, my seedlings. They have popped. I saw the initial sprouts about 3 or 4 days ago. I'm going to venture to say these were planted on March the 1st. And so in this particular cup, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like I got 5 coming up in here. And I have 3 so far in here. These are indoors, but I brought them outside just so I can give you guys an update on them. So let me see. I'm going to venture to say it was Tuesday when I noticed the first sprouts. I'm going to go back and watch a video because I did kind of do a little snippet that I had planned to do, and I haven't posted it yet. But that would have been, let me see, March 1st was a Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, so March the 4th. So I think in about 4 or 5 days, these sprouted, which was absolutely great. Hi, Gavin. Hello, it's Raptors and Bean Thinker. Thank you guys so much. Am I mad? No, I'm not mad. um, Thank you guys for joining me. So that's an update on my Cherokee Purple 2025 challenge. If you have not started and you're interested in starting that challenge, pop on over to GT Junior Garden Channel and get the rules. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly prune these back because, as I said, when we think something is dead, we can quickly learn and realize that all is not lost. I honestly thought these were going to be dead and I would end up throwing them away because I did not plant them in the ground. So because I see some new growth coming, I'm just going to go ahead and clean these up, and then I'm going to put them in the ground so that they can be in these were in my front yard around my steps. So I'm going to plant these and pray that they come back as nice and beautiful as they were when I purchased them. Now that I'm cutting back all the dead branches, thank you for subscribing, Gavin. Much appreciated. I am new to creating YouTube content. I have been a gardener, however, for many years, but I still consider myself a novice. Is that crazy or what? I actually, now that I'm more intentional about gardening, I have been thinking about my gardening roots. And I am a hold on you guys. All right. I just had to take care of one person on there real quick. So I've been thinking about my gardening roots. And believe it or not, I have been doing some form of gardening since I was just a kid because my parents used to garden. And one day I'm going to include a picture or do a community post of a picture that I have and I really cherish. Both of my parents are no longer here. And growing up, we used to garden. There were times I recall we had a community garden. I didn't know that's what it was called because I was just a kid then. But now, as an adult, I know that where we used to garden, it was considered a community garden plot. And so I have this great photo of my dad holding up some, I believe it was some collard greens. And so I'm going to try to find that picture today, and I may share it in the community as a post, um, just to kind of share my roots with gardening. My husband and I have been gardening for years. I have been married this coming year, 35 years. 35 whole years I've been married. Um, and we have been doing some form of gardening in one way, shape, or another. Look at that. There's all the new growth for that one. So I have four of these to cut. Um, my husband was primarily doing it in the early years, and I was focused on the flowering uh, in the front yard and whatnot. But a couple years ago, I decided that if we were going to garden, like we need to get serious about it. And so I decided to take it up to the next level. And I actually have expanded our gardening here. And I'll take you guys on a quick tour in just a little bit, which I've already done, but I'll do one today because this is live. And I appreciate you guys being here. Um, and so I decided to step it up from just a few little things to actually growing quite a bit of stuff so that not only can we feed our family, which now consists of two adult children, and have a wonderful grandbaby who cracks me up because yesterday I was watching her out the window and I was like, what is she doing out there? And she was doing what I be doing. And I don't even think she realized it, but I thought it was so cute because sometimes I just get up and I come out here and I walk the garden just to look around and see what's happening. You know, you got to pay attention. And with the season just getting kicked off, um, it's more important than ever because now is the time when I am trying to decide where things are going to be planted at. And so coming out here now, looking at where things are and where I may potentially put things is very important because we're almost at that time when I need to be transplanting things. I got two done. All right. So with that, I'll finish the other two a little later. Um, I'm going to take a quick tour around the garden, but let me once again deal with the problem people as best I can. All right, so I'm going to come out here and we're going to go ahead and check on, I don't see any new growth. Let's see, coming down here, got you guys on my gimbal. I have planted some beets in here and some spinach, some strawberry spinach, but it has not started coming up yet. So I'm looking forward to that. So again, as I was saying, my grandbaby be out here. She was out here walking around, and it's what I was doing. Um, the other day, I also came out and looked at these irises here, and so I'm just going to come out here and clean all of this up so that all the new leaves have plenty of space. So this is what you got to do in the spring, waking your garden up or garden cleanup, whichever you choose to call it. There we have the new growth of my irises coming in. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. I have another one here that is coming up. I actually have a few areas of irises coming up. So I'm gonna walk on down here. Oh, what a surprise! What a surprise! What a surprise! So I was just about to say I need to clean up my banana leaf tree that was all over the place. It was all over the place. But looky here. Let's see. Right here in this area, right there in that area, if you look at my original introduction video, it was a whole lot of dead leaves there. But my husband, my fantastic husband, clearly cleaned that up for me early. So those will be popping through soon. I've got all my little grow bags here that need to be cleaned up. And right here is my blueberry shrub that I will be pruning as well. So that'll be key this year because I did not prune it last year. Because again, I'm still learning. So I was a little nervous about pruning it last year, and I had a good harvest on it. So this year I'm hoping for better, and I'm going to be planting a new blueberry shrub as well to go along with it. I have here um, blackberry bushes that will need to be pruned also. I'm gonna get to some my exciting planting. Okay, somebody been out here busy, and let me tell y'all, just in a couple days, I'm seeing a huge difference. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. This bed here is a bed. A couple years ago, I decided to be my winter bed, and I created this hoop house, and it had plastic over it. But last year, I did not plant. I did not put the plastic over it. And the collard greens that were in here and the kale, I just let them be. And they were all frozen and laying over. And now, look at here. Look at the clearly new growth that is coming out on these babies. And I have several of these in here. So I'm going to went blank for a moment there. I'm going to let those continue to grow, but I will stitch them up because they are definitely in need of some assistance like this one right here. We're gonna get that one. We're gonna get that one staked up and uprighted because all of them are actually still growing um, new leaves now. But let me show you what's really, really exciting out here in my garden um, for me. This is where, oh wow, they're looking good. Can y'all see my cabbages? These are three cabbages that I have. This one's got a nice firm head. This one is firming up. So it's like, um, okay, good, better, best. Because this is the best one thus far. And I think I should just go ahead and clean up some of these leaves around it. I have some cabbages in another bed right next to this. I'm going to show you. They're not doing so well. And I honestly think it is because they are planted where I grew corn last year. And it was a really successful harvest of corn last year. So even though I've been feeding it, I think it's still lacking. So the cabbages in that spot are not doing as well. All right, so I'm just going to take away some of these older leaves on this cabbage. In fact, I'm going to grab all of this. Oh, see, this was actually a cabbage right here that did not survive. There were 4 planted here. So I'm just going to pull that one up, and I'm going to take it and put it in the compost bin, which yesterday my husband also added. Oh my goodness. He added a bunch of leaves, and now I see he cleaned up the cabbage, the collards yesterday, and he put them in here as well. So I'm going to put these on in here. It is now almost full. This was down to the bottom. So with just one day of my husband coming out here and doing leaves in the front yard, he was able to fill this container up. I don't think he did the other one because we have 2, but I'm trying to, yeah, use one at a time. All right. Now here are the other cabbages. Let's see what they are looking like. Get them uncovered. There's 6 here. Yeah, look at the weeds have grown up so bad. All right, I'm gonna put the camera, set the camera down so you guys. All right. So the weeds have grown up in here, and the cabbages are not doing as well. Yeah, this one I think this one is done. This one is done. This one might be okay. Let me pull all of these weeds up here. I'm pretty certain this one is done. Well, what do y'all think? Yeah, I think some of these are done. I'm gonna just go ahead and pull them up. Along with all this weed that has come up. Now, tell me what you think. Should I just chop this up and blend it into the soil or take it out of here? This actually doesn't look bad here. And this one doesn't look too bad. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave these uncovered. So do you think I should leave these weeds in here and just chop them up into the soil, turn them over into the soil? Let me know. This one might be okay. We'll see. We're gonna leave it. We'll leave this one and this one and see how they fare. All right. So that's all I'm going to do right now for this. I will come back and clean all of this up really good. And what I'm about to take you guys to see now in my other bed here is my garlic. I don't even know if you guys can see me on camera at this point. All right, so I am going to pop on over here in the same bed with the three bigger cabbages is actually where I have my garlic planted. So let's take a look and see how they're doing. Not sure which way is the best way to show this. Let's see. Yep, you can actually see all of my garlic here. I have different types of garlic. There's some Spanish Roja garlic. I've got German extra hard neck. I have Nootka Rose soft neck garlic. All of this garlic was planted back in October, and it looks like they're all doing actually very, very well. Last year, when I attempted to do garlic, I did it in a bed over there in the ground. It didn't do so well. So this year I decided to try. Let me pull up this weed. Um, Plant it in the raised bed and hope for better outcome. And so far, it looks like I'm going to get that better outcome. So I definitely have to make a decision on what's going to be planted where this season. With the garlic in particular, I am trying to decide what I can plant in between the garlic because this won't be ready until June. So this whole half of the bed is garlic. This is a 4 foot by 8 foot bed. So this half is going to be garlic up until June. And I think what I'm going to do is try to interplant some, I don't know, lettuce, possibly spinach, something like that. I'm going to figure out what can be planted in between the garlic until it is ready to be harvested. So with that, I have one more thing I want to share with you guys that I was able to get today. Thank you all for liking the video. Again, for those who may be new, just joining in on the live, my name is Shelly. Welcome to Shelly's Homestead Hideaway. I am now going to show you guys something new that I got just today. I picked it up today. I'm super excited. I feel like I keep hearing somebody call me. It's so weird. Um, I'm so happy that I was able to connect with someone through Facebook Marketplace and obtain what I'm about to show you. Get y'all back set up. Y'all see my fireplace there? I actually have a great idea of something I'm going to be doing in the garden. So stay tuned. Now, let me show you what I was able to secure today. Let me just turn this around. Here are one, two, three aquaponic um, gardens that I was able to secure. So thank you to the person who I bought it from. They may be watching or they may watch later on. I am super excited to get these and start some seedlings in them. That is my plan, is to start some new seeds in the arrow gardens to be transplanted outside later on. So never done it before, but that's what I'm going to do. Um, three of them at one time. Like, it's truly an answered prayer. So what I'm going to do, unless anyone is on and they have any questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to end this video. I'm going to clean up those last two mums, and then I'm going to go ahead on indoors. So thank you for watching. Please come back again. I hope to have more videos posted this week. And if you are not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. Again, I am new, but guess what? I'm going to bring you some content. Um, I'm going to be entertaining. I'm going to try to be myself as much as possible. Um, that was some feedback that I got, because I can be, um, I'm just leave that alone. I'm gonna be me. So I might be silly, I might be serious, but you're gonna get authenticity here. So please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and share. Share me with other people. I am in the DMV area, Zone 7B. So that is the type of content that you will be getting here, is things that grow well in my local area. So again, thank you guys so much for joining. Have an amazing day on purpose. All right. I don't know how to end this. Yes.